I'd like to touch on three things just briefly here in this video. 1, Kundalini. 2, the moon phase. And 3, maybe, what I mean by ascending the physical body. So I'm going to start with number 1, and I guess I'm just going to briefly say that in the videos that I've been putting through, I've really been doing my best to just speak in everyday terms, everyday language. I know not all of the words that I use are the ones that everyone uses, but they're the ones that make sense to me. And I'm just trying to stick with what all of this feels like to me, with the actual physical sensations and experience is, without necessarily labeling it anything. However, there always comes this time, because when I do this, often there is sort of a gap in the understanding, and a large range of people who happen to be practicing spiritual disciplines about what exactly all this is. And because I know how challenging it can be with the languages, Rich has been bringing things up in this area that have really sort of triggered me into diving into it again as well. And it's just seeing what ascension has to do with out-of-body experiences, what ascension and out-of-body experiences has to do with Kundalini, and the vibrations and all of this other stuff. They all go together. They're all talking about the same event. And although individually they're not all identical things, they all are involved in this, and together give a very full picture, well, of the full picture. So the vibrations that I've been talking about, I'm not exactly sure why I've stayed away from mentioning or going into the fact that these are Kundalini vibrations, Kundalini energy, a Kundalini awakening, maybe Kundalini rising, who knows. Maybe because, from experience, I really don't know what Kundalini is, until it does get activated, until it rises. We're just reading words, we're reading other people's accounts. But I think that I have experienced enough of this now to where I'm just going to go out and say, what a lot of what I'm experiencing is a lot of this physical phenomena, all of these physical sensations and vibrations and energies and symptoms, like getting dizzy and having these rushes of energy and then only being able to sleep for long periods of time, etc., etc., etc. This is because I'm undergoing a Kundalini awakening experience, and this is just how it goes. I can't control it. The Kundalini is in charge, and my physical body system and personality and consciousness experiences it the way that it does. Now, I have a little warning here, so give me just a moment and I'll be right back. Okay, the moon phase. And for those young gentlemen out there who may not know what this is in reference to, this is in reference to the menstrual cycle. in particular, in this video, mine. Okay, so what I have begun to notice for the past 2 months, for sure, and I think I began paying attention to this 3 months ago, but what I've begun to notice is that during my cycle, during the moon phase, my experiences, the vibrations, symptoms begin to amplify. Sorry, they begin to amplify a lot. And so right now I think I'm just mentioning this for myself, but also for you out there. You may be noticing that this happens as well. I know men have their cycles too, and I don't know what that is exactly like for you, but you may notice also that during phases during your monthly cycle that things begin to turn up a bit. And I'll notice, or goodness, I'll mention as well with the moon itself and the moon's phases. I also notice a turning up of the volume, an amplification, a more heightened and poignant experience, really. So during the new moon and during the full moon, both, things will become much more clear. I'll begin to have more out-of-body experiences, more lucid dreaming, more Kundalini energy, etc. This is usually for the couple days leading into the new moon and out of the new moon, and a couple days leading into the full moon and out of the full moon. And so again, just noting that here. What I mean by ascending the physical body. You know, really, all I mean is, or all I'm thinking of to say right here at this moment, is that what I mean when I say this, ascending the physical body, this is just simply allowing more light to enter my field of experience, or what other people call their bodies. I call it this too. And experiencing that extra degree of light, moving more into a light body. The ascension is when you undergo evolutionary changes, when you wake up with your eyes wide open and in the body. Resurrection would be something more like out-of-body experiences, going to sleep and waking up and somehow there, or dying and waking up and somehow there, having ascended. So something along these lines. Now I know I'm running up on my minute mark here, so I'm just going to leave it at this for right now and may go into more detail later. Thank you for listening. One more thing. I see I have another minute left, and so I just want to mention that in relation to this video, I'm going to be putting some links over in the side if you're on the YouTube page, down below if you're on my page, to some really good information about Kundalini, about other people's experiences with Kundalini awakening, Kundalini rising, Kundalini vibrations, and some Kundalini forums where you can talk if you need someone to talk to, or would just like to what's the word, lurk and listen to other people's conversations. It's just another way to enhance what you yourself are experiencing, another word, another language to bring into your experience, where again you will be able to see that we're all talking about the same thing. We're just using our own words. Okay, till next time, my friends. Thank you.